So this tutorial will be looking at the accommodation payment verification form that will allow both returning and new students to upload their payment information to allow administration to make decisions re-accommodation. So this is the form that the student will see. It says accommodation payment verification and the instructions are here. Right, and it will also give them a disclaimer that accommodation is limited, yada yada yada. So the student will select whether they are new or returning student. I'm going to select returning student. They'll enter their information and they'll also enter their ID number. Next, they will select their gender. They will also state whether or not they will be requiring accommodation for the new school year, and once they do that, they will get the halls of residence. They can select their current hall of residence and stipulate whether or not they would want to be placed back on the same hall. So I'm going to select no. Next, they'll be uploading their proof of payment, documentary evidence if they have any, such as a bank slip or a screenshot from the payment portal. They'll select upload here. They will select the image that they have. They'll also enter the reference which was displayed to them while they were making the payment. All of this information makes it easier to locate the payment, and then they will state the payment method. They will then submit that application, and 2 emails will be triggered. One will be going to administration and one goes to the student. So we'll look at that. I'm going to exit the form. So here I'm in the email, and let me see which one is this. Refresh this one in the meantime also. Okay, so I use the same email for both the student and administration, so we can look at that. So here it says accommodation payment verification. When I click on it, this is what administration will get in their email. So everyone who is attached or included on the email list for the payment form will get an email looking like this, and then they can select view full entry at the GC Foster College Forms portal, and when they arrive at the portal, they will be inputting their username and password to gain access to complete further actions on the form. So this is what administration gets. And this is what the student gets. Thank you for your submission. Your request is currently being processed. Alright, so now let's go look inside the forms portal. So select members of administration will be able to use their credentials that will be supplied, of course, to log into the forms portal. And once you go to the forms portal, you'll be going to the search area and you'll be typing accommodation. So ACC is enough to filter out everything, and it gives you 2 forms: accommodation application and accommodation payment verification. We want to look at the payment verification form, and we want to specifically click on the entries. So here it says entries. We're going to click on that. The form will load and show all entries. And here it gives you the submitted, the status, the time and date, the name, and the other important credentials of the user who submitted. Here, there is no approval or denial of the form of the request made by the student. So now we can approve or deny the request. To do that, you simply click on the entry. Excuse me. Once you click on the entry, you get a drop down looking like this. You will then select edit, and then you'll scroll down to the area for office use only. Here you will state whether the application is approved or denied. I'm going to say no, meaning it's denied. Then I'm going to state my name, and then I'm going to select the date that it was denied. I will then select update, and that's all there is to it. Once you have completed that, you select close right here. We can reload the page, and then we can look at the same form that we had just a while ago. The same form now has denied by and the date it was denied. Alright, thank you for watching. Do stay tuned for other videos.